Hello, the Sarah.
Hello, the auntie. I see you have brought some friends along today.
Yes. I would like to introduce the co-chairs of the real-time trades group. The Jack. Hello, the Sarah. And the John. Hello, the Sarah. The John has been a co-chair of the RTT group for a long time now and... Excuse me, the auntie. Why did you pick this creepy tourist character for me? I mean, really. Have you ever seen me with a camera around my neck? And what about this cheesy mustache, eh?
Lol lol lol.
Yeah. About that. I hope you don't mind. I looked at your profile picture and the photo reminded me of a tourist on vacation. And what about me? I remind you of freaking Dick Tracy or something? No, of course not. The Dick is not as smart as you. This was the best character that had a beard that was closest to looking like yours. Sounds to me like you are making excuses.
Raffle Mao, it is fun watching you guys argue about the characters in this video, but it is not why we are here. We are here to talk about the wonderful things that you guys are doing for the RTT group. Can we start with the John?
Yes. Let's start with the John. The John has had the hardest job in the early phases of setting up our meetings for next year. He has been coordinating the breakout groups. This has been a lot more work than I originally expected it to be. The interest in these focus groups has been extremely high. We have more than 150 messages so far from people who are interested in joining and facilitating these focus groups. So far we have about 25 groups that span every day of the week and just about every time slot.
So where do you go from here? Is your job done?
Actually, the hard part of the job is done. The next step is helping people connect with the focus groups.
I would like to get into that more later. But I would also like to hear about what the Jack is doing.
The Jack has taken on a special role for our meetings going forward. He will be managing our group paper account through the journal, and the Jack will also be entering trades within our paper account when we look for intra-week execution on specific trades. Did I mention that part to you, the Jack? No, the Andy, you did not. But as you have pointed out, trades during the week are not the norm, so I do not expect that to be an issue. I think that the method that we are trading will make the job of account manager pretty easy. I think you are right, the Jack. I also expect that your job, the John, will get easier over time. I also expect that my hosting of these meetings will become more and more routine.
It sounds like you guys have a plan. Wilmies.
Please don't go there.
Meetings B.
This is no longer funny, the Sarah. Give it up.
Recorded?
Yo mama is so recorded the Dead Sea Scrolls have her on reruns.
I guess you are all correct. The Andy needs new jokes. The John.
Yes, the Sarah?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting interviewer.
Interrupting.
I have another question about the breakout groups. How will the group leaders get started?
That was cute. There are a couple of things that the breakout group leaders can do to get started. First, they should join the group leaders area of the community. In this discussion area they will see a discussion thread titled Hosting Your Event Online, a brief tutorial. This thread includes several tips for people who are new to using WebEx, and it will help them get familiar with the system.
I see. I assume that they can find this group by simply typing group leaders into the search bar. Is there anything else that they should do?
That is correct, and yes. There are other things that they should do. They should send an email to the entity with the day and time, in Eastern Time, that they will be meeting along with a name for their breakout group. The name for their breakout group can be anything from a title like Stay Rich Masters to a simple identifier like LTI Monday Morning Group. That is correct, John. I need an email address to send the meeting information to, so an InvestTools message will not work. I also need the group name as an identifier for the WebEx template. There is one other thing that the group leaders should do. If they have a Skype account, they should contact one of the three of us so we can add them to the LTI discussion area on Skype. Once they are added to that discussion, they can bring their group members into the discussion as well.
What if they do not have a Skype account?
It is not a requirement, but it is recommended that they set one up. It is free and offers the opportunity for all of us to chat in real time online.
Is there anything else?
Yes. There is something else. The ND is going to hold a special training session for people who are new to hosting a meeting on WebEx. It will only take about 30 minutes to an hour, and it will be held sometime during the week between Christmas and New Year's Day. The ND will make an announcement to the group leaders when the date and time is selected.
I am sorry. I will not be able to attend.
But you don't even know when it will be held.
Never mind. The auntie.
Yes, the Sarah?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Who? Who?
Will it be recorded?
I should have seen it coming. Yes. The meeting will be recorded. It will be posted in the group leaders community area as well as in our archive document.
Woohoo. I knew I could get that question in one more time. The Jack.
Yes, the Sarah?
Knock knock.
Come in.
Woo-hoo. Look at me. I'm naked. Yay. This is being recorded.
What the heck was that?
The guards were holding her back, but you told her to come in. Don't worry. This will be included during editing. I would like to ask you about how you will be managing the group paper trades. Can you explain your plans?
Right now I'm evaluating the journaling tool created by the Brian. I will either use that one, or the tool that the Andy uploaded to the documents area in the real-time trades community space. I will use whichever one best suits our needs.
Go on.
The first step will be to pre-populate the journal with the trades that were put into the paper account to get us started. After that, I will update the journal with the actual prices at which our buy and sell orders execute. I will also update the notes associated with our reason for placing the orders.
After several months, this should give the group a reasonable set of data to go back and analyze.
Exactly. With a good set of trades to analyze, the group will be able to go back to see if any of the guidelines that we are following need to be adjusted.
It looks like your plans for the coming year are well thought out. We are all looking forward to getting started with the new year. I would like to thank you for taking the time to explain the underlying details. I'm sure we will meet again.